Okay, here we go again. Jesus is Lord. The Word works, and I'm talking to you about God will not change your circumstances. You're going to have to change them. What did he say? Let me say it again. God's not going to change your circumstances. You're going to have to change them because Jesus said, whatever you bind on the earth will be bound in heaven. Whatever you loose on the earth will be loosed in heaven. Or whatever you allow will be allowed on the earth, and whatever you don't allow won't be allowed on the earth. Your words take you there, and you're snared by your words, so start talking what the Word says rather than what the circumstances say. Now, yep, I got some bills to pay, okay? Today's the last day of the month. I got some bills to pay. I got to call the money in. I can't sit around and say, I wonder where God is. Oh, dear God, I wonder why God didn't send me the money. I got to call for it. Call things that be not as though they were. I got to call for it. Where's it going to come from? My mouth. It's going to come from my mouth because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth will speak. And you have a choice of saying, dear God, what am I going to do? I can't pay my bills. Or you have a choice of saying, my God supplies my needs according to his riches and glory, and wealth and riches are in my house. You're not going to believe this. I'm not going to believe it myself. I misplaced my keys the other night. I don't know what happened. I couldn't find my keys to my car for 2 or 3 days. I guess it was Friday of last week, and I just misplaced them. I couldn't find them. I looked everywhere. Dear God, I just looked everywhere and, thought, what's going on? So I said to Pat, Pat, you're going to have to help me find my keys. I don't know what I did with them. And she said, why don't you start saying I have my keys? I said, what? She said, why don't you do that stuff you preach and start saying, keys come to me? I said, what? She said, start saying, I know where my keys are. Start saying, the keys come to me. I said, hey, that's for preaching. And I got a hold of that and I said, in the name of Jesus, I use the word, we know where my keys are. And the angels bring them forth. And I began to confess that. And do you know the next day she went into a place and put her hand on those keys. It was weird, man. I had stuck them in a little tiny box in a dresser. No way that you could have gone to them and found them in the natural, but our words took us there rather than us saying, well, you know how it is. You misplace something, you might not find it for weeks or months. No, I don't know how that is. I have the mind of Christ. I have the wisdom of God. God is blessing me, but he can only bless me to the amount of what my mouth will do and take me there. I tell you this all the time. God, whether the same. God the Father came out to nothing. In the beginning was the Word, okay? And he stepped out to nothing. It says total darkness was upon the face of the earth. There's nothing out there but darkness. Well, God didn't say, whoa, it's dark out there. He said, light be. Watch. I didn't say, lost my keys. Can't find them. Never find them. Don't know where they are. Might take weeks, might take months. I don't know what I'm going to do. No, I begin to say, I have the God kind of faith. I have the wisdom of God. My mind works perfectly. I know what I did with them. We find them, and there was no reason in the no reason in the world for her to go in there and look there and put her hands on them. I had looked in that same place, but I didn't look in that little box. But our words took us there. I told you yesterday about the guy that went into Waffle House, sat next to the guy that hired him for a better job. Don't sit there and say, well, my job don't pay enough money and I'm stuck in my job. I don't know what I'm going to do. Start saying, God takes me to the right place at the right time. I know exactly what to do. I have the wisdom of God. God opens doors that no man can shut, and your words will take you there. And my words have taken me to another 4.5 minutes, and I got to go. I believe I have my own satellite where I can preach for hours at a time, dear God. But thank God the Word works. So change your attitude, change your words, change your circumstances, and be blessed until I'm with you tomorrow. Remember, hey, Jesus is Lord, and thank God the Word works.